Back again to play some more of the Dark Cloud. Ooh, yeah. I don't even know where I'm going with that. I shouldn't do that. But anyways, I did all my item mooching off of the mare off screen. As you can see there, I filled up all my crap. So I got all my mooching off my Suedo parent. You know, I guess the mayor is kind of like Toan's father, but not really. And I completely forgot I was supposed to talk about this. The location requirement for Toan's house is, you know, his mother said that she wanted the sun to wake her up in the morning. So you want to face the house in the direction the sun comes up, which is east, right? I was pretty sure that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, or at least I was under the impression. But I turned it around in every single direction, and I could never get the request requirement. And there's another much easier one later on that I also couldn't get to trigger, which is much more simpler than just facing it in a direction. So I'm thinking that you have to actually finish the house before you can fulfill the request requirement. I'm thinking. But if not, then I will have to get back to you guys on that because I could never get it to work. So I will have to tell you guys exactly how to do that. But I mean, that's right, isn't it? The sun rises in the east. I think, right? Am I just stupid? Have I been out of high school too long, even though I'm in college? Like, what happens? Let me have a small little cutscene here. It's a cat again. And it's running into a wall. Oh, no it's not. It's turning around to look at us. And it's running into a wall. Huh. Well, I wonder what's up with that cat. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it's not that important. I mean, it is just a cat. You know, what can it do? But anyways, not quite sure what I'm doing here. Apparently something in the items menu. So we're going to go through floor 6, you know, maybe fight some rejects from Castlevania along the way. We'll be seeing those a lot, actually. I guess I could kind of apply for the cave bats and the skeleton soldiers, when you think about it. Bats are in Castlevania. Some magical crystal, so I can see that I have already gone the right way. And this is a new enemy that I just killed. That is a mimic. It's just kind of like in Final Fantasy where there are fake chests all over the place, and if you try to open them, then the mimics attack you, and it's like, don't kill me, Mr. Mimic, and the mimic is like, no, I want you to die. And then it tries to kill you, and just like, but I don't want to die, so you kill it instead, and then everything is all peachy keen. But anyways, I guess I kind of got off point. They're much easier than their stereotype RPG archetype. I don't think something can be a stereotype and an archetype at the same time, but they're easier than in most RPGs, is all you need to know. Unfortunately, they can also block you, as you can see, so you have to be careful. And this floor, since this is their debut floor, also happens to be completely littered with them, with chests, so it's kind of up to you to decide which one's open and which one's not, but I don't fight them anymore, so. Like I said in the last video, on this floor, I just I find the crest, and then I kill things, and then I get the Atla. I'm tongue-tied. Darn you, game. I find the gate key, and then I find the Atla, and then I leave, and I don't kill everything. But as you will see here, I'm going to find it momentarily, and then I just kind of rush past all the enemies, which is kind of boring, I think, but as I said before, it's also kind of boring watching me fight the same enemies over and over again. So, yeah, kind of let me know what you guys want me to do about that. I know I asked that in the last video, but I will ask you again, damn it. I'll do it if I want to, and you're not going to stop me. And I couldn't find the bone key, of course. Stay away from the magic circles, Castlevania rejects, lots of them. But really, mimics can also have the gate key, so it was actually not my brightest move to skip that mimic, because I very much If I hadn't found it already, then he could have had it, but he didn't, so it doesn't really matter. There's a lamp. Lamps are nice, you know, they give you light, and you're like, hey, light, now I don't have to be in the dark. Now I don't have to put numbers at the end of dark, you know, because putting lots of numbers at the end of the word dark is just silly. You know, who in their right mind would ever do that? Cough, 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 wink, nudge. And there is Pike. He is another very important person. You want to make sure that you rescue him and revive him, which I guess it's not really reviving because they're not really dead. But at the same time, when they're stuck in those atla balls, they're really not alive either. So it's like, what do you call them? They're not dead, but they're also not alive. And here, I show you guys how to upgrade. There's some holy to give me some more holy elementals. And then I throw that endurance plus 3 on it too, just because I don't have anything else to put on it. I really need to memorize what those anti-symbols mean, because I still don't remember them all. I know what some of them mean, but not all of them. So, and I take a look again to make sure that I needed more endurance. And we upgrade. And now those things are permanently put onto the sword, which is very nice. It also gets more whip, which it really needs. The Shamshir is not too good about that, but you know, it's a pretty cool weapon. Kills things. Doesn't afraid of anything. Ignore that item that I just got because I can't use it yet. It's another mechanic we haven't gotten to. There's the supplies to finish Gaffer's buggy, which you shouldn't do. Well, you can do it now because we found Pike. There's Claude's house, something to work on. We don't have enough for him yet either. But if you can finish Gaffer's buggy now, which now that I found the supplies, you know, I can. But you don't want to do that until you revive Pike. I already talked about that in the video before. You don't want to do that. It's not a good idea. I'm just reminding you. For anybody who might play along, I don't know why you would play along with me because I only upload things like every month and a half. But for you crazy, insane people who think following me is a good idea, there you go. Don't do it yet. And we're done with this floor, so we're just gonna go do some more Giorama. I wanted to rhyme with that, but for some reason I couldn't think of something off the top of my head that rhymes with Rama. But now that I've already said it, I can, but it's too late, so I can't really do much about it. So I'm just kind of stuck in the middle. I'm stuck in joke purgatory. What am I going to do? And here we put a nice chimney on our house. The llama also goes inside of our house. Yes, they have a pet llama. It doesn't really do anything. I don't quite know why it's there or why you need a llama in this village, but they have a llama. Yeah, how about that? And as you notice, if you talk to it, it says blah. Blah. Maybe I'm just never had a llama, and I'm not an expert on llamas, but I'm pretty sure they don't say blah. Just call it a hunch. But I don't remember hearing about that, but you know, maybe I just wouldn't know. I would make a Napoleon Dynamite joke, but my standards are a little bit higher than that, so I'm not going to. And here we have Paige's house. Paige is the pseudo girlfriend of Toan, whom we tried to save in the intro, and did a very poor job. And Pike is her father, so you can go ahead and put him in, and I do, eventually. I might put the items in first. I put him in first, okay. And then I already have all of the currently known items, so I put those in too. But now that you've revived Pike, it's okay to finish Gaffer's buggy if you want to, because he will have all the items that he can get in the item shop. But I still wouldn't do it yet because I'm still going to be mooching off the mare. So, and notice, although his name was Pike, if you look above his head, it actually says Dyke. It doesn't say, like, with a D, not a P. as you can just see it there. Dike, not pike. So that's just another example of the excellent job of the translation of this game for you. And I should have voiced that. He likes fishing. I like the wheel for the buggy to be outside. It's a party for repairing old Gaffer's buggy. That old man must think I own a repair shop or something. But yes, he likes to fish. So his location requirement, I'll go ahead and tell you now, is that he wants to live next to the pond. And I move it over a little bit closer, but it still doesn't give me the requirement, which is what made me think that you have to actually finish the house first. So I'm going to go with that assumption, and I will get back to you guys later if it's wrong. But we're kind of out of time for this video, so I will be back next time to keep doing this. And yeah, goodbye.